KORK North Bay, your source for news and happenings throughout the North Bay.
Hello and thanks for watching KORK North Bay TV, where you'll find local news and happenings focused on the greater North Bay area. This broadcast is sponsored by Mike Larbre Automotive, 5-star ratings for all of your domestic and import automotive repair needs, located on Highway 12 in Sonoma. Mention you saw them here on KORK TV to receive a special discount. This broadcast is also sponsored by our friends at Sonoma Paint Center, your source for all of your home and automotive paint and supply needs. In northwestern Sonoma County, a tragic crash proved to be fatal for one driver and sent 2 others to the hospital with injuries. This incident took place on Friday just before 5 o'clock in the afternoon when the driver of a Tesla pulled out of Yardarm Drive, which is on the west side of the highway in the Sea Ranch area, to head northbound on Highway 1 towards town, but pulled out in front of an oncoming Dodge Ram truck pulling a trailer. Because of the size and weight of the truck and trailer rig, he couldn't swerve or stop in time and hit the Tesla broadside on the driver's side. The driver of the Tesla sustained fatal injuries and was pronounced deceased at the scene. There was a passenger inside the Tesla as well who sustained major injuries and was airlifted to Santa Rosa Memorial Hospital. The driver of the pickup truck and trailer sustained moderate injuries and was transported by ground ambulance to the hospital for treatment. It's unknown yet if the Tesla driver somehow didn't see the truck and trailer coming for some reason, or whether they thought they could beat it before it got there. The incident is under investigation. The name of the deceased Tesla driver has not been released yet. In Santa Rosa on Thursday afternoon, a fire broke out on the 3600 block of Kelsey Knowles Drive, which is located up in the Fountain Grove Hills. According to fire officials, the fire started at about 1:30 in the afternoon while someone was using a weed eater to clear out an open grassy area that caused some sparks and ignited the fire. Smoke from the fire could be seen throughout the northern Santa Rosa area. Thanks to the quick response of firefighters from the City of Santa Rosa Fire Department, along with CAL FIRE's Sonoma Lake Napa Unit and the Sonoma County Fire District, they had the fire contained and under control pretty quickly and said no homes or structures were threatened. Once the fire was out, the total area that had been burned was just over 2 acres. No injuries were reported. I'd say that was yet another great job by our beloved first responders. In Vacaville, an investigation is underway between the Vacaville Police Department and the Vacaville Unified School District that started last week concerning hidden video cameras that were found inside the students' weight room, supposedly recording students changing from their school clothes to their gym clothes. According to the report, it's not known yet what exactly may have been captured by the cameras, or who may have seen the footage or placed the hidden cameras, or whether or not any footage was actually recorded before the cameras were discovered. All of that is still being determined by the investigators. So far, statements from the school district haven't confirmed or denied whether any students were recorded undressing or not, or whether any staff member at the school has been placed on administrative leave in connection with this incident. So far, no more information has been released. If more comes out about this incident, we'll bring it to you. On Thursday at about 12:30 in the afternoon, officers from Santa Rosa Police Department served a search warrant at a home located in Concord on the 1800 block of Willow Pass Road, and a second warrant at a home in Vacaville on the 200 block of Macbeth Court. Both warrants are in relation to an investigation for illegal weapons trafficking throughout Santa Rosa and other areas of Sonoma County. According to police, they've been tracking the sales of a new type of Glock switch called Invisiglock. This is what a typical Glock switch looks like, which is a device that can be installed onto a Glock semi-automatic handgun that allows it to fire in full auto mode. Let's take a look at a quick video of an ATF agent showing what a Glock switch does.
So this is semi-automatic, a single pull of the trigger, and I'll do 3 shots as fast as I can. So that's a pull of the trigger each time. And then this, again, is turning it on fully auto.
These switches are illegal to possess in most states. Well, a newer generation of switches have been being sold illegally that installs the same way, but instead of having the block sticking off the back of the slide with a selector button on it, these install flush to the slide and turn the gun into a permanent full auto firing handgun. And just like other Glock switches, these are also illegal to possess in most states. Well, detectives have been working to find out who's been selling these devices in the area, so the search warrants were served at homes to people they believe are suspects. Well, at the Vacaville home, a 19-year-old man identified as Enzo Lafreitas was contacted, but he apparently didn't want to talk to the officers and tried to take off in a vehicle parked at the home. According to the report, while Mr. Lafreitas was trying to escape in the vehicle, he tossed a Glock 26 handgun to the side, which was equipped with an Invisiglock switch, but he wasn't able to take off before the officers took him into custody. Inside the vehicle, officers found 4 Invisiglock switches, all packaged nicely for sale, hidden inside a first aid kit that was in the center console. A search of his home produced a .40 caliber Glock that also had an Invisiglock switch installed on it, plus a standard selectable Glock switch was found as well. But that's not all. Also found was a fully automatic mini Uzi submachine gun and a fully automatic Tech-9. Lafreitas was arrested and booked into Sonoma County Jail on charges for the possession of multiple machine guns and several others. On Saturday afternoon, just east of Vallejo on Interstate 80, a multi-vehicle crash took place that left a few people injured. According to the report, the crash involved a Lincoln Town Car, a Toyota sedan, an SUV, and another unknown vehicle. The crash blocked all westbound lanes at the top of the hill just east of Vallejo, where the rest stop is located. Calls were coming into 911 dispatch about multiple people being trapped inside their vehicles and multiple injuries. Several people were transported to the hospital for treatment of their injuries, but no deaths were reported. CHP and a tow service had 4 vehicles pulled off the lanes to get traffic moving again, which by then had backed up for miles. There was no word what the actual cause of the crash was. Despite some injuries, which are bad enough, we're glad that no deaths were reported. In Vacaville back in January, 2 women decided that it was a free shopping day at a sunglasses store, so they went in and took over 150 pairs of designer brand sunglasses. The retail value of their free shopping spree was over $60,000. When they were done, they left in a vehicle that had the license plate covered, but that didn't deter the detectives on the case because they were able to identify the 2 suspects and their vehicle. It turns out that the adult suspect in the case was linked to at least 10 prior thefts, and the juvenile with her was linked to approximately 50 others. No, I didn't missay that. She was associated with about 50 other thefts just like this one. Just 2 weeks after this free shopping spree, these same 2 women decided to go on yet another free shopping spree at the Vacaville Premium Outlet stores, where they allegedly stole over 200 pairs of designer sunglasses valued at over $65,000 in under 90 seconds. Let's take a look at some surveillance footage of these 2 women in action.
She's left me your thing.
Once they were done, they fled the area in an SUV, but traffic cameras were able to get a good look at them and their vehicle as the juvenile driver recklessly sped down Interstate 80. Because of her crazed driving and for the safety of everyone on the road, police called off the chase. Vacaville detectives began working with other agencies, including San Francisco PD and a few South Bay districts. Not even 1 month later in March, these 2 were at it again, but this time up in Roseville. But also this time, the Roseville PD were able to catch up to them and take the 2 into custody. Once they were in the Placer County Jail, officers from Vacaville PD paid them a little visit and had the 2 charged with multiple felonies for their previous cases in Vacaville. So hopefully, the free shopping sprees for these 2 are done and over with for a long, long time. We'll see. In Fairfield last week on Wednesday at about 5:10 in the afternoon, a CHP officer was parked next to the center divide along westbound I-80 watching for speeders on his radar and dash cam when suddenly a white Corvette shot by going 148 miles an hour. Watch close because if you blink, you'll miss it. Let's see that again. Man, he really flew by at an incredible speed and a very dangerous speed as well with that much traffic around. Well, the CHP officer took off after him and caught up to the Corvette when he hit some traffic, so the driver pulled over. You would think that with that kind of a dangerous speed that the car would be towed and the driver hauled off to jail because that's just a tad bit higher than your typical speeding of 10 or 20 miles an hour above the speed limit. But in California, he was simply cited and let go. Now, we can't confirm this, but on the CHP's social media page, one commenter said that she saw the same Corvette pulled over again at the truck scales in that same area a couple of days later. This guy is going to have some real explaining to do to the judge, and I'm sure his insurance company isn't going to be too thrilled with him either. On Saturday in Petaluma, also known as P-Town by some young hipsters, it was their annual Butter and Eggs Day festival and parade. Petaluma is a historic town with beautiful architecture that was established back in 1858 that seems like it's still something right out of the past. The festivities start off with their cow chip chucking contest, using real cow chips that get decorated before their flight to see who can chuck one the furthest. Everyone from the city's mayor tossed some chips, as well as county and area queens all dressed up fancy in their gowns and tiaras. After the cow chip chucking contest was over, next is the road apple throwing contest for the kids who try to throw, yes, you guessed it, real road apples the furthest. Some of these kids had some real arms that threw them pretty far, and others, well, not so much, but it was a lot of fun for everyone. Next was the parade with all the people happily lining the streets, watching the parade participants and the floats go by, plus the marching bands from local schools and other fun participants. Let's take a look at some of the parade highlights. Also during the day, people wore chicken costumes, plus other local celebrities were there as well, such as Chloe, the Clover Sonoma cow, meeting and greeting children. All in all, it was a really fun day for everyone.
Transform your home or business with Sonoma Paint Center. As your local Benjamin Moore retailer, we've got everything you need to paint inside and out, plus top quality stains. Step inside our Santa Rosa location or visit us in Sonoma, Sebastopol, and now our newest location in Napa. From vibrant colors to durable finishes and required supplies, we'll help you bring your vision to life. Sonoma Paint Center, serving you in Santa Rosa, Sonoma, Sebastopol, and now Napa. Sonoma Paint Center, color your world.
KORK North Bay TV is adding a new segment to our news broadcasts called My Awesome Pet, where we'll be featuring videos sent in by you, our viewers, of your pets doing cool tricks or funny things, kind of like America's Funniest Videos, but featuring your awesome pets. Then, each segment will be followed by a pet care tip from a professional at a local veterinary hospital or animal shelter. Each week we'll be airing a new segment featuring someone's awesome pet, followed by a new professional pet care tip. How can you participate in this and get your pet featured on TV? Just send us a video clip of your awesome pet, and if we like it, we'll air it on the segment. Be sure to tell us all about your awesome pet, like its name, how old it is, what breed or type it is, and any other fun information you might have about why your pet is awesome. Clips can be emailed to us at info@korktv.com. That's info@korktv.com. Or if you have a video clip uploaded to a cloud or a hosting service, like YouTube or Vimeo, just email us the link so we can download it. It's that easy. If we like the clip, we'll air it. If you don't already have a video clip of your awesome pet, just make one and email it to us. Everyone has a smartphone with a video camera, right? You don't need anything more. We can't wait to see your awesome pet. Well, that's it for our broadcast today. Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Remember, you can watch us on our website at KORKTV.com or on our YouTube channel under the name of KORK North Bay TV. And if you watch us on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe to us. We'd sure appreciate it. We'd like to wish everyone a safe, happy, and healthy day. Thanks for watching.